too bad. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a sample of the amazing art I make. I'm joking, that was horrible and terrible, and I'll never do that ever again, I promise. This is the introduction video to this Patreon page that I'm starting now. Patreon is a platform that enables people to subscribe to artists. So if you decide to donate any money to this Patreon, it's just keep in mind, it's not just for the one-time donation. This is going to be a regular donation that you're making every month. So please don't donate anything that is outside your ability to drop in the virtual bucket once a month. I don't want anyone overextending themselves. I do have some friends that tend to do that. There's two things that I'm going to be accomplishing with this. One is that it will enable me to make sure that I will always be able to continue making live performances in public places for everyone to enjoy, no matter what. There won't be any kind of situation like this pandemic or any other roadblock that would stop me from being able to do that. The second thing this Patreon will enable me to do is one of the things I had to stop doing at the beginning of the pandemic as well was helping a lot of the people that I help in Washington Square Park. There was about a dozen or so people that I was helping. Each one of these people were in very different challenging situations. Some were suffering from mental illness, some from substance abuse, some from homelessness, some all of those and other unique challenging situations. And unfortunately, at the beginning of the lockdown period in the middle of March, I had to stop helping all of them. And it was very heartbreaking for me. However, this Patreon will enable me to continue to do that. And in one way or another, I'm going to make sure that you can keep up with my progress in certain places. People in challenging situations don't tend to be that excited about advertising or showing to the world in a broadcast that their life is in a challenging situation. So I try to keep their lives as private as I can, but particular moments that they're okay with, I will likely share on this Patreon page. The last thing I wanted to share is that normally with fundraisers you have these tier levels where people can donate a certain level and get a certain thing. For instance, with the Steinway I play in the park, if you donated more than $100, you could sign the bottom of the piano. The thing with me is, I'm sorry if this philosophy sounds strange to people, but I don't like telling anyone that they can't get something and someone else can get it because this person paid more money. So here's my solution. Bear with me, I think it's a good solution. For the $100 level tier, you can agree to pay that amount and all of the patrons will get something. The gratification that you'll get from that is that you'll be the person enabling me to give something to all of the patrons once a month for as long as you're willing to pay that $100. I think in many cases giving is so much more gratifying than receiving, and this will enable you to see all of these individuals receive something that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to receive. The next level is the $500 level, which I know is a big jump, but the thing that people are going to get for the $500 level is going to be a much more polished and much more meaningful piece of art that I will create once a month. Now, this could be anything, and in most cases, in fact, I'm going to go and say, in all cases, the artistic discretion is going to be up to me. I'm going to choose what I'm going to make. And it's at the $500 level. That means once a month, all the patrons will receive something. It'll be a well-polished thing that I feel is exactly what everyone needs at that moment. Now, it could be a very polished video, just like this one. I'm joking, this video is terrible. Or it could be a recording of a piece of music, or it could be a t-shirt. It could be a number of things. It'll be up to me to kind of feel what people need most and to then create it. So that's all. I hope that you get some gratification by signing up for this and seeing what is created from it. Being an artist is a very difficult thing to do, especially in this day and age where live performances are a very challenging matter. But with this Patreon, I promise I'll be able to continue performing and continue creating art and continue helping individuals that I feel I'm capable of helping, no matter what the social climate is, no matter what's going on in the world. So thank you very much, and I will see you out in the world.